chocolate cake. When I was a boy, I had a favourite treat. It was when my mum made oh, I loved mum. My mum, she says to me, listen, Michael, if there's any mum left over at the end of the day, you can take some to school tomorrow to have at playtime or at playtime. So I used to go to school with a piece of mum in my little box, and I'd be walking to school. And I'd get to school and it would be playtime, and I'd open up the box, take it out. What's it you gonna do, Mum? Open up the paper. Look at it. Oh, I'm gonna get it. Yeah, I love it. Well, look at it. I loved my mum's mum, yes. And one time there was some mum left over at the end of the day, and I went to bed and I was fast asleep. And then in the middle of the night I woke up and I thought, Mum.
Maybe I could go downstairs and have a little look at Mum.
No one would know. So I got up out of the bed. Shh! I mustn't wake my brother up. Along the passage. Careful not to tread on the creaky floorboard outside Mum and Dad's bedroom, because if they wake up and find me, I'll be in big trouble, so really quiet. Are they still asleep? Okay. Along the passage. Down the stairs. Into the kitchen. Open the cupboard. And then, yeah, there it is. Can I take it out? Just have a little look at it. Yeah. Oh, look at it. Oh, and then I notice some little crumbs on the plate. So I think if I lick the end of my finger, I could pick up some of those crumbs and no one would know anything about it. Oh yeah, a little sort of sticky bit on there. And then I notice on the side of the cake there's some little crumbly bits just falling off, so I think
if I take a knife, I could just tidy it up a little bit.
No one would notice. Scrunch it all together and there's the crumbly bits and the sticky bits and it's all going to go in there. Yeah, belly. And then I notice that as I've tidied it up a little bit over here, then maybe I could just
even it up a bit over here. So I take the knife again, and this time through the crispy icing on the top, through the squashy icing in the middle, and I've got a whole slice this time. Yeah, and it's all gonna go in there.
There's a belly. And now I got the taste of it in my mouth and I can't stop myself, so I go, and I got all these slices and I can't stop myself. Oh no, it's all gone. Oh no, they're bound to notice now. I hope Mum doesn't just disappear. Horrible. I was horrible. All I had for breakfast was 15 pizzas. It was 12:30 and I had to get to Hemel Hempstead. So I bought one apple and I ran and jumped on my train. As we pulled out of Euston Station, I began to eat my train. Trouble was, my train was in a paper bag. One sloppy, cheesy train with the melting cheese and tomato stuck to the bag. So I
peeled off the paper off my train, but it was slippery and sticky, and the train came off in soggy lumps that I scooped together and pushed into my mouth. Blob by blob. But then there were dollops of train hiding in the corner of the bag, so I was holding the bag up to my face, tipping it into my mouth. I was drinking my train, and my fingers were running with dribbles of tomato and slops of spicy cheese all over my knuckles. So there I was, licking at my skin, but my fingers were trailing all over my chin. So off went my tongue round my face, hunting for drips of train. But a bit of paper bag had got into my mouth, so I was in there trying to get it out with the finger I was licking. It was diving into the slobber in my mouth, and I was snuffling with my nose like I was breathing in train. It was then I noticed the woman opposite. She was watching me. She looked like she had never seen anything quite so horrible in all her life.
I take a knife, I tidy it up a little bit.